Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Now, I'm recording this episode in advance. Usually when I record episodes in advance, it's because I'm gonna be really busy, and I am gonna be a little bit busy, but the main reason I'm doing this one in advance, like more than a week in advance, is I just really want to get these master achievements done. It's the only RNG related achievements left for us to get, and I'm starting to get a little bit impatient. I really wanted to get them done before the next patch comes out. That might not be possible. We've been hunting these guys for so long, and we've found a lot of them. It's just these two fugitives that are still hiding somewhere. We need to track them down. So we're gonna do like a full episode. We're gonna try and do 2 more false gods, and we'll see what we find over the course of it. If we find one of them, great. If not, then you know what? Then so be it. But what we're gonna do is we are just gonna go through the realms on instability 0 as quickly as we can. Last episode we had some minor issues with one of the realms being really annoying when we were playing on instability 5, but hopefully we're gonna be on instability 0 for a while. The only thing that would take us off instability 0 is if we have to hand in our Rune of Prophecies, and then we'll have to fill it. Not our Rune of Prophecies, our Goblet of Trials, and then we would have to fill it back up again. But if that doesn't happen, then we can just coast for a while. We don't have to kill any candle enemies, so we can just freely run through these realms as quickly as possible. These Nephilim creatures are annoying because this one, and I don't even know what that one guy does. It's something to do with every time enemies take damage, they try to heal, and then that results in a whole bunch of stuff happening. We'll see if we get into combat with them again. I think pink and red gives us favor. Yeah, that's good. We're not doing any, pink and green gives us treasure, but we don't... I mean, we're getting emblems out of the treasure. So I guess it's not totally useless. Alright, let's get this done. We've got a master to track down, and we've got to find a couple more telescopes. Alright, let's do that. That wasn't the master, that was Father Time, evidently. There's one more telescope. There's another telescope, but we still have a master to track down. There's a Pando shrine that's completed a prophecy objective for us. We don't need to find buried treasure, but we'll if we run into it, we'll pick it up. If not, we'll just let it be. This is our master. The slime master is not what we're looking for, but you know what? Most of the masters are gonna be not what we're looking for. We're slowly finishing or making progress on this Rune of Prophecies. We won't fully finish it just because I'm not going to be doing arena combat. Right, let's just jump into the next realm. New realm has a nether boss, Kila. And with each of these nether bosses, it's a process of discovery or rediscovery in terms of which ones are gonna be immune to indirect damage. Ooh, hey. Alright. A whole bunch of favor. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. And we're about to find out whether Kila is gonna be one of the ones that we either will have to use some other strategy to kill, or perhaps is entirely unkillable with this build. Right. The Imling Master did not last long. Alright, let's do we need to kill a treasure golem? We do not. So we're gonna let that guy live. And we're gonna continue on. What exactly? Oh yeah, we've got to kill the Nether boss. So let's track Kila. Oh, there you are. Let's hit a couple of these things. And now let's go say hi to Kila. How are you doing, buddy? You're not doing so good. Sorry to... I mean, I'm also the reason you're not doing so good, so maybe I shouldn't feign sympathy, but you know, there's no contradiction. You can punch somebody in the face and then still, you know, feel sorry for them. I'm a complicated man, you know. My motives are mysterious. Right. So let's just hit a few of these things. Nice. And I think these things you can interact with freely without risking getting into combat. So no reason not to hit them. And I think we're just gonna move on to the next realm. What about our... we don't need to hand any more projects in for the rest of this Rune of Prophecies, so I'm just gonna hold on to them until this Rune of Prophecies is finished. Even the Key Forges, even the Pilgrimages, just to maybe give ourselves a chance to make some quick progress on the next Rune of Prophecies. Alright, so gotta collect scales in this realm. We must also track down a master. Alright, is there a reason to go in that labyrinth to the left? I don't really think so. We'll just look for big rooms because that's where we will find the master. Pick up emblems when it's not too inconvenient. The master should be... okay, this realm is a lot bigger than I realized. So it might be a while before we run into the master, but you know what? It's okay. Alright. And hopefully there's not too much more unnecessary combat, and that is not one of the rare masters. I'm gonna stop complaining that, you know, it's not a rare master. Because most of them are not going to be rare masters. So if every single time I'm like, oh, you're not what I'm looking for, it sounds a little bit petty. So I'll try to stop doing it. We will take out this dumpling if it's... And I think he's gotten away. No, 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 he's no, I was gonna say we can trap him here, but yeah, it's gonna be a real nightmare trying to track this dumpling down. So we're just actually no, his hubris got the better of him. He was trying to taunt me by just running back and forth while I was fully willing to let him stay alive and leave the realm, but his arrogance was his downfall. Alright. We did kill the master, right? Yeah. So let's just go to a new realm and see what we've got. Alright, we're doing pretty good on all of this stuff. Raise sounds like either chaos or death. Got lucky there. Tiny quivers. By breaking objects? Yeah. So momentarily we should be completing the realm quest. There we go. We could just leave this realm. Let's see what's going on in this room. We don't really need to find buried treasure for this rune of prophecy, so we're just gonna go to the next realm. Speed is key. I'm gonna play for about an hour. Hopefully we can do even more than 2 false gods, because I want to do like just go as deep and as far as I can go. But this is gonna be a rough realm for us. If Pumpkin Kings and Salamanders are both among our opponents, Flood Familiar, Sorcery. Oh, and all of these tanky enemies, these giants and gargantuans. Yeah, this is not a good realm to be in. 6 more enemies. It's very crowded as well. Alright, Pit Worm Master has not lasted long. Please. Okay. Blue stones need to be found. Alright. Alright, there's a good chance that I've just, like, walked past a blue stone. But it's not too bad. Okay, let's... B and D is what we like, because it gives you favor and treasure. There's a blue stone. We will hand in the forage mission when we're ready to hand in the entire Rune of Prophecies, which potentially could be right now. So you know what, let's actually get some people killed. So we need some death kills and a couple more chaos kills. So we've got one more. And we'll do it like this. Pretty good work we're doing. think this is gonna give us the death kills we needed. And then we'll kill one group of chaos people and just try and hightail it out of here. Yep. So that is everything completed except for this, and we'll complete this when we get back. Let's get a bit of favor with Aneltha. And not getting into any extra combat, we'll head home, hand in this Rune of Prophecies, and start the next rune, and hopefully the next rune will also not require us to hand in our Goblet of Trials, but we'll see. And we have only handed in the Forge mission, which is great, because it means potentially these other projects that we have ready to hand in, the Key Forge and training, could help us on the next rune. Though don't hand in the Goblet. Do hand in the rune, giving us 9 lines. It's pretty good. Training mission, see, it did come in handy. No more, no arena combat. I mean, like, no, we do have arena combat, but no Goblet of Trials, which means we can just stay on instability 0. We'll have to hand in an assassination mission at some point. So what do we need to do? We needed to do Siralim and Scratch Cards. Let's do Siralim first, just because it's the longer one. Let's get it out of the way. And also let me see how we are doing for time. Not even 20 minutes in. Yeah, so we're making pretty good time. Get some notoriety. Random place. Please don't give me extra turns. Good. And that's that. Let's quickly do this. Okay. Let's take another quick look. A raid mission, a forage mission, a training mission, which we're about to hand in right now. Okay. Raid and forage. Raid and forage sounds pretty good. I'd rather do this to stockpile more health scrolls. And we are... Do we need to do key forges? No, but you know what? I'll cancel the training mission to do a key forge, just to get our projects done a little bit quicker. And our first false god fight for the episode comes less than 20 minutes into the episode. Well, we have to get to the false god first, so let's not prematurely celebrate. We need to get to the false god and then win. Alright, we are in Shallan's realm with a bonus of 368 and whatever else we find. Do we need to kill candle enemies? We do, but we won't do it in this realm. We'll do it. We'll do it in instability 0 after this realm. Top of the timeline screwed us pretty badly against Lloyd Prime, but I'm a lot more confident against Saint Althea. Maybe this realm isn't that bad, but we're definitely not summoning anybody before we summon the boss. I just summoned more enemies by interacting with that. Oh no. we shouldn't interact with those realm objects because they might give us unstable horror. I think this is what the realms were. Oh no, they might give us animated gem. Admittedly, animated gem is less of an issue with this party because we don't have things like reincarnation or other things that are just straight up bad if they're cast in you know, a circumstance that's outside something that we've predetermined. So even something like Wormhole, the worst thing it could do is it could give a turn to a creature who it's not optimal for him to be acting at that point in time, and then we could just use Wormhole and give the turn to somebody who actually needs it. Whereas a reincarnation cast on the wrong target at the wrong time could just completely derail whatever plan you were making and just throw your entire turn order out of whack. You know what? Yeah, I'll make you immune to spell damage. 4 more enemies. Master already dead, making good time. Okay, let's get a this arena master. Sure, we'll fight you 3 times, get some glory. Okay, we've got a lot of minions. Got lucky to not have unstable horror. Also need to find 3 more enemies somehow. Nobody's here. Well, there's 2 enemies. And here, there we go. That should summon the boss. This is a little bit comical that our people were put to sleep by these stupid nightmare golems, and we're just losing our turns over and over again. Fucking just attack. Just attack. We did see our infinite mimic loop in action for a while there, so that was kind of fun. Wait. Okay, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. They did summon the false god portal. A little bit scary. But ultimately, not a problem. Took out Saint Althea, nothing in this, nothing in this. And for the anointment, I'm just gonna pick whatever's on the top. Art of War, sure. I think I might have accidentally pressed A little bit too quickly. I didn't see how much reputation we got. But I don't think we'll hand in our we'll hand in our pilgrimage. Yeah. And then we'll start a new one. Start another pilgrimage. Is anybody else at 73, no, 74 is the lowest. So is anybody on this page at 74? You are. You're gonna go, we'll start a new project. We'll leave it like this for now. I think I'd rather do pilgrimages than key forges. I mean, I am doing a key forge. Let's just do St. Althea. I mean, one could argue it's boring killing the same false god over and over again, but really, all false god fights are the same fight with this party because they all end, I guess, other than Jotun. That's the one exception. Jotun is the one exception because you don't actually do damage to him. So we're gonna staying on instability 0 and continue on. How are we for time? 26 minutes. That's not bad, assuming nothing horrible happens in the remainder of this episode. If we play for about an hour, we should get some pretty good cracks at finding these. See, now I think I'll get a chance to. No, that wasn't an Nephilim, that was a Valkyrie. But still, I'll show you what's happening in the battle history. I think they might have been trying to heal and then taking extra damage. Anyway, it was whatever it was kind of annoying and it slowed things down. But it's over now. Most of the battles should go like this. Alright, so we do need to kill candle enemies. I'll summon some chaos creatures and some death creatures. And now let's find this master, let's find the boss. Stand as one. It's so annoying. It wastes so much of your time. Alright. Yeah, let's go find our targets. But nobody in this room, it seems. Other than a bunch of these angry Scotchpians. Alright. Let's go up. Oh, I was really hoping that would connect. That was really sad. I'll get some more abomination brutes while I'm running around. There's our master. And let's keep on going. Now we just have to find our boss. Who should not be that far away. It's a weirdly laid out realm. Don't really like that. Alright, surely the boss is... Oh, agile enemies, really, dude? At least they blighted themselves instantly to death. So joke's on them. Alright. Yeah, I think again, if we look at the battle history, we'll see that they were trying to heal, but it just, you know, got turned into more damage against them. But I guess even if they were healing properly, it would have just slowed things down even more, because it's just an extra action that's happening. Anyway, let's just... Surely here's... No. Man, come on, where is this boss? Well, there's the buried treasure. Hopefully the boss is also there. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, I was hoping to kill them at the same time, but one of them survived. It's like... Ooh... no, that's useless. It's like Smo and Ornstein from Dark Souls, where if you kill one of them, the other one becomes super buffed. Except in this fight, because this is a turn-based game, it is possible to just kill them both on the same turn and end the combat early. Which I was trying to do, and which would have happened if they didn't have that annoying creature that resulted in that weird, like, staggered damage pattern. And then one of them survived with a sliver of health, and then, you know, got all of their health back. Alright. So, let's... get these guys and continue. How are we doing? We're making really good progress on everything except nature, it seems. But let's just continue through the realms. We'll continue until our raid mission is ready. Our raid mission and our forage mission is ready to hand in. We're doing both of those, right? Yeah. And then when those two are ready to hand in, I'll complete any, you know, creature killing objectives that we need. Alright, so we need to find some coins. There's one. There's our master, and he's being annoying. Excuse me? I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but get wrecked. All right. Now we gotta find coins. Do we need to fight a treasure golem? No, so we'll just let that guy be. And yeah, let's just keep going. Lots of masters taken down. None of them were on our list. But listen, we're gonna keep killing until eventually. Listen, if you kill everybody, just like everybody who's alive, then chances are pretty high that your target was among the casualties. So that's going to be our modus operandi. Just kill everything. Eventually, the people that were actually trying to kill will get caught up in our, you know, our maelstrom of death. Alright. Is there any reason to head back home? Not really. Let's just go to a new realm. How are we for time? 35 minutes, alright. Decent. Next false god. It should be just a few realms away. Gotta find horse figurines. Alright. So let's go ahead and do that. There's one. Another treasure golem that we're just gonna let live. Oh, this guy. Forcing us to take one extra turn. I hope he's happy with himself. His one moment of glory was just making our party take one extra turn to kill him. Alright, how are we doing? These horse figurines are proving to be pretty difficult to find. Already taken out the master, but we still have this to do. Alright. There's the assassination that we should hand in and then immediately start a new one. Just because these missions are... they take a long time to complete. Here we go. I'm not gonna do any of the Riddle Dwarf games. It just takes too much time. And on instability 0, it would be pretty pointless. So we're just gonna head home and do what I just said about the assassination mission. That was a lich that we just assassinated. That was this one that we just did. Is there a leper? No. Is there a... no? Is there... no? Is there a Koloss? No. Is there a... I'm looking for something that we have 0 trait materials for. There we go. Imp. Bishop is the next assassination target. And let's just jump in. Let's just jump in, do another realm. Let's get this done. Weapon piles, if I can remember what they look like, should be pretty quick to do. This is our master plague doctor. Excuse me? One of our guys was... are you fucking kidding me? One of our guys was asleep, one of them was confused and did the wrong thing, and one of them was silenced. What horrible RNG. That was just... Forbidden Depths is another. That was appalling. Frankly, the game should be ashamed at, you know, having put me through that. It was a very dishonorable thing to do. Alright. What exactly are these weapon piles? Is that one of them? The gear? No. Is that it? That's it. Whatever that is. Like a weapon pile, I guess, is what the game is telling us those things are. Hey! Hey, that's awesome. We got a new costume. We'll take a look at that when we get home. All right. Where's the exit is there. No real reason to explore the rest of this realm. You know what? We'll take a look at the costume at the end of the episode. Why break our momentum when we're doing so well? How are we doing for time? We are at 42 minutes, and I'm pretty sure we're coming close to the next false god fight. I'm pretty sure. Alright, Bastion of the Void. I don't know what the hell is happening. Something weird happened in those first couple battles, and I don't like it. We just gotta kill 5 enemy creatures, and that's gonna wrap up this realm. To the right, let's go up. Hey, it's the Dumpling Master. Technically one of the rare masters. Technically we got a rare master encounter, but we don't need any more achievements for that guy. So come on, game. Stop playing with my emotions. This is not... It's not cool what you're doing. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the next realm, which is gonna be another boss fight. After all this time, we find a rare master, and it isn't even one of the ones that we need. The Mimic Master would be nice, because we have 3 Mimics in this party. So for this realm, all we really need to do is the Nether Boss. And the Master, of course. So let's try and get this done as... Excuse me? What? Oh, they've got some stupid leech synergy. where they don't take damage from Blighted. One of these leeches. One of these stupid leeches is responsible for that. Not yet. So this is one of the creatures that stops our party in its tracks, because we don't have any response to creatures that are essentially immune to Blighted. Not fully immune, because it still stops them from healing, but it also crucially stops them from taking damage, which is the main thing we want. So I'm just gonna do this just to have a few extra nature kills. Let me summon one more, because this isn't a false god realm. We can freely summon things. So is there a reason to go down there? Oh, these cloth abominations are also pretty tanky because of their huge barrier. Alright, let's take out these guys. Let's go up and around and try and hunt down. Did we get the master? No, we didn't. Yeah, I see these cloth abominations are being a bit of a nuisance. So I guess we're learning that Titan's Wound is not a great realm for this party. Forbidden Depths is also not great. So there's a few realms that we're just not really equipped for. Anyway, let's go down. There's our master. Koloss Master has not lasted long. Alright, let's keep on going. Alright. Oh, we're done killing nature creatures. So we should do, like, life and chaos. Yeah, life and chaos. But we'll do that later. Let's just get the boss dead first. Nice and easy. Would you please stop? Please. Yeah, even on instability 0, this boss doesn't feel like it's put together right. Just because look at all these spells that are being cast, and that their effects aren't even happening just because only a certain amount of spells are able to be cast per turn. So where's the exit? It's down there. We'll kill this and we'll go down. We'll hold on to the key forge, I think. Yeah, because these projects, when they're ready to hand in, will also be completing the requirement to do one more project. $423 is pretty good. We'll take that into a random realm. And this is going to be our second crack at Saint Althea. We might do, depending on how quickly it goes, might do one more realm after that. But I'm quite liking the pace at which we're going. Ooh, they have, again with the fucking extra traits. This is dumb. This is really dumb. You know what I should do is... And a 32% chance to resist. Fuck these guys, man. Fuck off, man. Do we have gem seal? Yeah, it's such a... Man, like, instability is just not. A lot of the times it's just not fun. It just feels like it's just making the rounds frustrating. Sure. 6 enemies. Oh no. Okay, come on, come on. You gotta lock in. You gotta bring home the bacon. I don't even think that's the correct phrase to be using. We gotta do something. Is the gist of it? Oh fuck these guys, man. What are they doing now? Man, fuck off, dude. Fuck off, man. Get absolutely fucked. Piece of trash. Oh my god, what do you do? Fuck off, dude. Oh. Man, this is so dumb. This is really dumb. What's this guy's problem? Oh, right. Sometimes they're, through no fault of our own, sometimes they're just gonna not take any damage. Through no mistake on our part, they're just gonna decide, ooh, I'm just not gonna take damage this turn. Oh my god. Come on. Oh. Oh my god. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. There's the master, Wyvern master. Yeah, the resisting damage is just an egregiously annoying troll move that, again, the game would be objectively better. Just unquestionably, it would be a superior game if this realm property was just permanently removed. There's no reason for trash mobs to even have the possibility of having unskippable damage avoidance. Yeah, unless the game mode is just, you know, the challenge is that it's really annoying. Anyway, 4080 is the lab. We should hunt down that buried treasure. Oh my god, come on, man. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. Have we gotten all the runes? Yeah, okay. Let's kill Saint Althea before we look for the buried treasure. Even though there's a small chance that she's gonna kill us, but you know, let's be brave. I was like, what's left? It's just one shoulder. Mother... Fucker, are you immune to attack damage? Is that the problem? Or are you just avoiding my damage over and over again? Hard to say. Anyway, we killed her. We're probably very close to an hour into the episode. Yep. So I think we won't go any further than this. We'll wrap it up at whatever we are at. I'm just gonna take whatever's on the top. Heaping treasure gives us pretty good amount of guild reputation. I'm gonna hold on to the key forge. Maybe we can save it for the next realm, maybe we can't, but we'll leave that. And I'm not gonna forget the buried treasure, which is in this corner. Alright, hopefully this completes the realm quest. Yay, we got more loot. And we gotta set a new bounty. Let's just take a look. Oh, God, excuse me. Starting to feel a bit. It's the afternoon. It's 4 in the afternoon. It's not even that late. I guess it's afternoon nap time potentially. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at how many anointments Saint Althea has left to give us. Cleric, Fanatic, Paladin, Shadowbringer. 2 more Cleric. Fanatic is finished. Paladin very close to being finished. Shadowbringer still has a lot. And we're making slow progress on that. Don't walk away without setting another bounty. Yeah, let's just do that. You know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's do one more. Something's telling me to do one more realm quickly before we end. Alright. Let's be quick about this. We've got a master. Oh no, we got unstable horror. That means we've got to kill enemies instantly without seeing the Guardian Force animation. Otherwise it'll be very slow. So far though, it's working out. Okay, so I guess I guess my hunch was wrong. I don't know. I'm just losing my mind. Hunting these rare masters is, I think, the real lesson out of all of this. Who are you? You're the renegade. All right. All right, let's just wrap things up and end this episode. Making good Rune of Prophecies progress as well. Everything except Chaos is done. So I'm thinking, let's just... Yeah, no, there's no need. I'll probably get the remaining Chaos kills done when I'm doing my off-screen farming for tomorrow's mini episode. But for this one, yeah, that's what I was looking for, my 300 favor. Let's grab that as well. And let's just go around the realm, grabbing everything that isn't nailed to the ground, and let's call it good. So what did we accomplish this episode? Well, we unlocked a new costume for the Dream Shade. So let's take a look at that. That's how we'll end. That is how we will end. Change my clothes. We're looking for Dream Shade rank tier 2. Dream Shade tier 1 is what we have right now. This is what tier 2 looks like. Ooh, we got some it's a slightly darker color. And it's got this like orb in front of the body with like smoke coming out. Pretty cool looking. That's gonna be a nice a cool look for us to rock as we make our way through and you know, get the 100 wins that we need to unlock the tier 3 costume. So yeah, one of the few, I think maybe the only achievement we got this episode was Competent Dream Shade 5. Maybe we got 4 as well, but you know, that's all we really did. Other than that, we would have made some progress on things like, you know, breaking a bunch of objects. What are we at? 76,500 for destructible objects, and roughly half of that for resource nodes, and in the same ballpark for treasure chests. So we made a bit of progress on that, but also on defending. Ooh, we're past 60,000. We're making really good progress. I'm glad that we have that on this part. You know what? There's one thing I want to do before I end, because otherwise I'll forget. Is I'm gonna craft 3 gems of blank slate, which is a sorcery spell by default, which is good. Upgrade the I don't think they even need to be upgraded, because we're gonna give them to our our mimics. This will be the 4th spell that they have. No, no, not the one with stuff on it, the one with no stuff on it. That way, if there is an extra trait realm, then in many of the battles, we'll just be able to cast Blank Slate at the beginning. The problem is, it's gonna be... Actually, you know, let's do one more realm. Let's just see, is this gonna slow regular battles down to the point where it's... you know, unplayable? Yeah, let's just... Blank Slate has an annoyingly long animation. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just have it on one of our 3 mimics instead of all 3 of them. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll finish this realm and then we'll take Blank Slate off from 2 of our guys and just put it on one of them. That's the raid ready to hand in. Interesting. So that must mean that there's a good chance that the Forge mission is also close to being done. We just need one more dinosaur head, which hopefully we'll find. Yeah, Blank Slate's animation is way too long. We don't need it happening 3 times per battle. You know what? You can have that chest. I'll go easy on you. There we go. Perfect. So now all we need to do is make sure we got the chaos creatures killed. So let's get that done. This should make sure that that's done. The master is already dead. All right. I think any second now we're gonna be ready to go. And there we go. Now, are we gonna be ready? Yes, we are. It's gonna be another 9 projects. Sorry, another 9 lines completed on that Rune of Prophecies. Alright. Raid. Forge. And we'll save the key forge for the next one. Yeah, if I chose to do arena combat, we could have another 3 completed, but arena combat is way too annoying. So we'll end by handing in this Rune of Prophecies. 9 lines, it's decent. What are we looking at? Hey, yeah, it's asking us to hand in our Rune of Prophecies. And the key forge is not really relevant. So let's hand in our Rune of Prophecies. And let me do the gambling pretty quickly. And then we'll wrap up. So yeah, the end of this episode ended up getting a little bit prolonged. But you know what, it's fine. We got another couple of realms done. And we killed the 2 false gods in very quick time. I don't want to gain turns. Why are you... Okay. Okay, as long as we don't gain any more turns. There we go. Slot machines. Right. So yeah, all we really accomplished this episode was a few realms completed as the Dream Shade. Ooh, we got the Dream Shade costume. That's nice. And a bit of notoriety right at the end. Sure, I'll take it. And yeah, we're ready to call it good. I'll start my new projects. Let's see, how many raid missions are you asking me to? 2 raid? That's not gonna happen. So we'll just go back to doing training missions, I think. We'll go back to doing Keyforge missions. We'll go back to doing training missions for health. And I'll do a raid mission just in case we get the Nether encounter where you instantly complete a project. Okay, so with all of that done, we have nothing to show for our attempts to hunt down the last 2 masters. They are still at large, but we're gonna keep trying until we track these guys down. They can't hide forever. They can hide for a long time, potentially longer than a human lifespan in a worst case scenario, but not forever. Not forever. And we're gonna hope that we are able to get these guys taken care of pretty soon. With that though, I think it's time to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you'll join me for tomorrow's mini episode where I just show you what happened in my off-screen farming. And until then, take care.